Alright, here we are. Welcome to Cooking Pimpalicious with Cappuccino. This is episode 6. Right now we're going to do some good old pork chops, and we'll be cooking some mixed vegetables and a little bit of good old-fashioned black-eyed peas. We're going to throw that in the mix, and I'm going to show you how I do it and get down in the kitchen right after this. Just wanted to show you the cut that they have on this pork chop steak, which is very beautiful. All right, what we have here is pork chops, already cleaned. What we're doing is marinating these pork chops in some oil, onions, seasoned with salt, pepper, a little bit of oregano, and 1 whole lemon squeezed. Next up, we're going to be having with the pork chops a mixed vegetable meal that I like to do. It's very good. It consists of potatoes, chopped onions, carrots, and celery. And if you wanted to, you can add a little bit more, whatever different types of vegetables, peas or whatever. But I like to use this with olive oil and seasoning. I stick it in the oven, bake it, wrap it up, bake it. It cooks almost like a stew, and it tastes very, very good. And I'll show you what that's like. We have chopped up the red onions, some carrots, some celery, and a bell pepper, half of a bell pepper. And also we took the potatoes and chopped the big ones up, left the little ones whole. Whatever you like to do. If you like to chop it all up, you can chop it all up, but whatever, so this is how I did it. Now what we're going to do here is basically take everything, we're going to add it in the bowl. We're going to pour some oil, some olive oil, some virgin olive oil on it. We're going to work that in, soak it up, put it into a pan, add some little seasoning, some salt, pepper, and whatever else I find in the cabinet. And then we're going to throw that in the oven for 30 minutes and see what we got. Okay, here you have it, all in the bowl mixed up. Take a little olive oil. Gonna work that in there, like so. This way you want it to look, just like that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Anybody can do this. Now you have the olive oil on there. Take some pepper. Put that in there. And once again, I like to add garlic to a lot of things. So have my garlic powder. Spread some of that on there, just like so. A little bit of oregano. Okay, after adding the pepper, the salt, the garlic, you want to mix it up again. Make sure all those spices get deep into all the vegetables. Let it sit for a second or two, and then we're going to put it in the pan, put a top on it, and stick it in the oven, and it's going to be awesome. Alright, there you have it. We got the meat prepped and ready. It's been sitting for about, 25-30 minutes. It's just marinating with the onions and the oil and all the spices. We're gonna throw that in the oven. Also, don't forget to add that lemon. You squeeze that lemon, roll the lemon first, get the juice nice and ready. As soon as you cut it, it'll just squeeze right out. Spread that all over. So that's in there marinated. Now we got the vegetable mix with potatoes, celery, carrots, onions, and bell pepper, with a little bit of spices, you know, salt, pepper, garlic. You don't have to do too much. The vegetables will do everything for you. The only other thing that I'll be probably throwing the mix on this is good old-fashioned black-eyed peas. That's right. We're gonna cook up some black-eyed peas. I'm gonna have that with this, and have your oven preheated at about 350. Preheat that at 350. With the vegetables, you want to do at least 30-35 minutes with the vegetables in the oven. You know, if you want to test it, a good way to test it is take a fork, poke the potatoes. If it's nice and soft when you poke it, then it's ready to come out. Pretty simple. Pork chop steaks. Now, if you're gonna throw them on the grill after you bake them, you only have to have them in there for maybe about, I say about 20 minutes to 25 minutes at the most. And then take them out, throw them on the grill, get that nice grill look on there, get that nice grill thing done. Depends on how you want to cook them. I suggest cooking the pork all the way through. Though there's some people out there that like some different things, but me personally, all the way through. If you're just gonna bake it, then give it a good 30 minutes to 35 minutes. Make sure it's cooked all the way through. Everything will be steaming and good, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute, right here on Pimpalicious. Oh yeah, perfect. Now with this dish, you can also add, you know, anything you like. You can add chopped ham, you can add mushrooms, olives. It all depends on what you feel like that day. It's very simple, very easy. If you're a vegetarian, this is like one of the best dishes you can have. Like you can prepare this when you get off work. Very simple. Put it all together, put it in the oven, and everything just kind of does its own thing. And that's exactly how you want it. Me, I like the potatoes to be a little bit crunch on the outside, but the inside is perfect. Some people like to go a little bit softer. If you want it a little bit softer, then just go a little bit longer in the oven. That's all you gotta do. To me, that's perfect right there. You got your little crunch on the outside, soft on the inside. Ice cream, paint job, clean on the inside. Nah, keep it Pimpalicious, baby. We keep it Pimpalicious out here. Alright, here we are with the pork chops. They've been cooking a nice, good 30-40 minutes. I decided not to throw them on the grill, to just go ahead and cook them. This is perfect. This is exactly what you want. As you can see, the juices are flowing deep in the juice. I wish you could smell this. The aroma is just gorgeous, like a beautiful flower. The mixture of the onions and the meat, the garlic, is just lovely. And when you pull it out, you want it like this. Ooh, that was good. That was good. I want to send a shout out to everybody out there that's supporting Pimpalicious right now. Much love, feeling the love. I want to thank you guys for tuning in for episode 6. Stay tuned, episode 7. Got that catfish coming up. I've been promising, I know you've been asking for it. It's coming up, it's going to be hot. Now it's time for me to get back to work. Got a big gig to do tomorrow, you know, throwing it down. You know how we do. One love. Stay tuned, keep it good in the kitchen. That's right, y'all. Cooking Pimpalicious with calppucino. Peace.
Pimpalicious, Daddy.